wrote some notes this time.
Instead of playing it off the cuff. Thank you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Angelo. I've had 3 children thrown out of the Spackenkill School District. I'm going to start with a story today. It's a little different than the one I told at Arlington, though. I'm going to tell you a story about my grandson, my godson, Angelo. Angelo was born with something called hydrocephalus. Multiple doctors told my brother and my sister-in-law to terminate the pregnancy. They told him Angelo wouldn't survive till birth. They told him Angelo literally did not have a brain. Okay? They told him, everybody wanted him to abort. But my brother and my sister-in-law are people of faith, and they wouldn't even consider taking the life of an innocent child. Okay? And Angelo might not be normal, but if any of you know him, you know he's perfect. All right? Angelo attended summer school every year because when he misses school, he regresses. He goes backwards. Our esteemed governor and his minions in Albany passed these vaccination laws in June, and he made sure that they took place immediately. All right? So Angelo wasn't able to go to summer school this year. Okay? So he regressed. He went backwards. He was thrown out of school in September, and he didn't get his OT, his speech, or his PT services until November. All right? He still doesn't have a special ed teacher. Now, Angelo was taking the life skills program, right? He was supposed to start in a music learning program, all right? At home, we were working on how to use his thumbs, all right? I'm going to repeat that. Governor Cuomo threw a child out of school that doesn't know how to use his thumbs, okay? That is evil. There is no other word to describe it, right? My wife doesn't like that word, but there's literally no other word to describe it, okay? Governor Cuomo also made sure that medical exemptions became almost impossible to get at the same time that he changed these vaccination laws, okay? My nephew Angelo is allergic to everything, but he's also allergic to chickens and eggs. Guess what vaccines are made out of? Chicken embryos, okay? The governor, right, through his insane laws, literally wants my brother to execute his own son, okay? And that's literal. I'm not kidding you. That's how evil these laws are. Now, what I come here to do is I come here to ask the board to take action, okay? I've got a couple suggestions, but you people can probably think of better ideas than I can, okay? First, though, I'm going to start with Webster's definition of segregation. The Act 1, the act or process of segregating. 2A, the separation or isolation of a race, class, or ethnic group by barriers to social intercourse by separate educational facilities or other means. 2B, the separation for special treatment of individuals or items from a larger group, okay? The children who've been thrown out of school clearly meet the definition of being segregated. So what I'd like the board to do is act accordingly, okay? I'm asking the board to do exactly what they would do as if it were black children who were going to once again segregated from school. Would you call for a letter writing campaign to our political representatives? Would you have the school children protest? Would you just openly disobey the unjust laws? I don't know, all right? There are 2 specific things, though, I would like the board to do. Number 1, there's a hearing in Connecticut on February 19th at 10 a.m. I'd like the board to let Connecticut know exactly what's happening here in New York. Okay, send a representative, send a letter, I don't care. Specifically, are the children who have been thrown out of school over there, are they a threat to others? Okay? Are they any different than the teachers? No, they are not, because the teachers do not meet the mandate, the vaccine mandates either. Are they a bigger threat than gang members who are still allowed in school? Are they a bigger threat than drug dealers who are literally still allowed in school? Should they be thrown out before kids who actually have a communicable disease like HIV or hepatitis B? And just to be clear, I'm not advocating to throw children out of school, those children out of school. It would have been ignorant and irrational for us to throw kids out of school who had HIV in the 80s, okay? And it is ignorant and irrational to throw my children out of school and throw my nephew out of school. The kid doesn't know how to use his thumbs, okay? Another specific request I have for the board. Require that the truth about vaccines be taught in school. Okay, I'm working with Mr. Malkish here to set up an optional session for the teachers, but I'd like for it to be required. All right, I want the students and the teachers to know the truth because it is ignorance that is making this possible. Okay, the board can vet my facts just to make sure that I'm not spreading false information either. We must let the truth be known. Blatant lies have led to my children being thrown out of school and segregated. Okay. Segregation was evil in the past and it's evil today. Now, I know many of you personally. I know you're good people. I do, right? And I'm going to quote Edmund Burke. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing, okay? So make no mistake, silence is concurrence. Thank you.